This is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Does anybody just sit at their setup and it's been the same exact thing for potentially years, but something just fucking doesn't, something just doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm uncomfortable. Why? I'm like the seats, I'm like, no, I hate it. Like, what's going on here? Why do I feel like this? This sucks. I don't know. Nothing happened. Nothing changed. This has been the same. Look, I feel like I'm floating around. What's happening? Stop gaslighting yourself and just play the game. This is going to be... You've changed.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I remember that. I played this like 10 years ago.
Stanley
I remember
worked
this.
for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Go into door number 429
Employee
first,
number
stupid.
423.
You should leave the room. I'm going to do whatever I want to do in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe mode, okay?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Okay.
And here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
So,
Stanley waited.
in 15 minutes,
Hours passed.
am I going to get...
Days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
It's been
was
2
that
minutes.
if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I'm not going
He
anywhere.
had to make a
You got to break it up a little bit, man. Like, if I ever had an office complex, you got to break it up a little bit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, he didn't. He entered the door on his right. Yeah. Where am I going to go? Am I going to defy the narrator? No.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This looks like the whiteboard that we had for the dollhouse meetings. Like, this is kind of what we were doing. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segment, stripes, requires more secondary research. What is hot? Profits. I don't know. You know, sometimes I feel like these big executive board meetings are just kind of nap time. When you were fucking 5 years old. They all come in there and they shake hands. They're like, oh, yes, how you doing? Yeah. Michael, good to see you again. Yep, profits are up. They sure are. And they're like, this like sleeping bags all over the ground. And they like are getting in. Yep, oh, yeah, we could fire like 400 or 500 more people. Yeah, I think that would be a decent idea. Yeah. Okay. You good? Yeah. Say hello to the wife and kids for me. And they're all just fucking sleeping in sleeping bags here for like 2 hours. And then they get up and they leave. And they shake hands and they say thanks.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I got a very important board meeting going on. Don't you understand? We're talking about what we're going to do in the third quarter.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, that joke?
I never would have thought to mention it.
Oh, there it goes. See you later. Out of the park.
Oh, yes, I'm in a board meeting, and we're
To you,
awful,
this is
shitty people.
Its own branching path.
Oh, there it goes. See you later.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that,
Not
just
sleeping.
step out into the hallway.
Oh, dude, look at that one. Oh, there it goes in the left field.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
What the fuck?
I'm dreaming about a voice
the fuck?
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd...
That just reminded me of like a
this voice
YouTubers
would
or
talk
Twitch
in their
streamers
dreams.
play
The
the
truth
game
was that, of
compilation
course, this
that
was
sometimes
not a
people
dream.
make, like
How
devs
could it
or
be?
like companies,
Was
whatever.
Stanley simply...
No toilet next to a window. I'm sorry, I don't care how high up I am. No thanks. You know, I feel the same exact way about the hotel room. Look at this big curtain. Wow, look at this. All the view. You can see like the whole city from here. No, I close that shit immediately. Close it immediately. I don't want that open. What if you like taking a shit? What are you like naked? I close that. I don't fucking. That freaks me out so much. I hate that. You want a view? All right, here. Install like a little Wizard of Oz slider. You know, like, wait, Munchkinland. No, you can't come in here. Show your pants? No, I can't. I can't show you my pants. All right, fine. Okay. All right, fine. All right, fine. All right, it's Super Mario, okay? There's Super Mario pajamas, okay? Are you happy? Are you happy? Okay? There's Super Mario pajamas. Don't you guys get it? I just have to be presentable from here up. My fly is not down. It's buttoned. Okay, I didn't think that was a panda until like a second ago. The nose of the panda I thought was a mouth going like this, like. And the black I thought was a background. I was like, what is that?
As though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
The fuck? Stanley noticed that there was a place to jump halfway down the elevator. He jumped very excitedly, landed on the ledge, and was disappointed to find it was just a grace mimic. Oh, just a grace mimic!
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What's going on here? Hold on, I gotta for the streamer and YouTuber supercut. Hold on. I gotta make a good one. Make sure I get on it.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
Whoa!
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh my god!
The lives of
What
so
the
many
fuck?
individuals.
I always find like censoring like fuck or like shit. It's like you hear the first two letters and the last letter. It's like what a you're just essentially censoring a letter. Like Freddy, for instance. What it like you why does it matter? Fuck. 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 Right? Like it doesn't matter. You literally like shit. 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 You know what I'm saying? Like it's just literally the I in shit is being removed. Who cares? Kids will learn. Get your kids off of YouTube immediately. Right now. Get your kids off of YouTube now. Like, do it today. Get them off there immediately. And get them out of here, too. Get them out of here. You don't want them here. No, we need much more high-quality children's television. Okay? We need children's television, like, and children's content. Like, holy shit. What a disaster. Can you imagine? Otto's Grotto. Like one of the segments, maybe it's like Otto sitting at a table, and it's like a counting segment. You know, like and there's five treats on the table, and it's like, oh, Otto, hey, can you count with us, Otto? He's like, yeah, I can count with you, absolutely. My name's Otto. It's like, Otto, how many treats are on the table? And he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Otto. Count again, Otto. There, you try again. No, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, And then he eats the 5th one. 4. Then it goes like... Can I change this? To like, have it be like... Eat like 20% more vegetables? And what if it was just like... Like, cigarettes are gross. Right? Like, oh, cigarettes are gross. Yeah, cigarettes are gross. And eat 10% more broccoli. Could I like mind control myself to know way more than I do? Like if I go like go to that machine and I was like, I'm gonna mind control myself into know like every language. Could that work? It's not like the Matrix. No, it wouldn't. That's the Matrix. Alright, but okay, what if I was like I was in the mind control machine and somebody walked over and was like, you now know every language on Earth. What would happen? Would I come out of it? Like, and then I come out of the machine and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. What do I do? Would you know? Wouldn't it not work? Should I go up or down? I remember I was in an elevator one time, and this like mom and her little girl came in, and we were just going down the elevator, and the mom was like not paying attention. The little girl went like this, walking with her finger pointing right towards just going for a button. And she was going for like the emergency bell button. And it was just in slow motion. I was just like, oh no. And she pressed it and it went like, ah! And for 1 second. And it was just like, holy shit. And then we got off the elevator and like nothing happened. That's a fake story? That's not a fake story. I didn't just make that up. Why would I make that up? Why would I make up a stupid elevator story where a little kid presses like the bell button for like the ring the emergency button? Why would I make that up? There's no reason. What do I gain from making that up? It was a funny stream moment. Alright, get me out. What the fuck is going on? So I probably just have to sit here for a minute. Blow some bubbles? They're not here. You fail to comprehend the joke. What? Wasting someone's time is a joke? Wasting my valuable time is funny? That's funny? Wasting my time? I just wasted my time. That was a waste of my time. You wasted all of our time when you played the strawberry game. Oh, that's different though. That was funny. Oh yeah? You wasted my time by having to make me put a poll up every 15 seconds to get 85% of you to keep confirming to keep playing the game. That was wasting my time.
Death.
Your mods were doing it. It wasn't even you. Yeah,
Stanley
and
still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on
and like
track.
going to my other monitor and typing each letter to say run another poll. Like God, my fucking hands hurt after that. My fingers are so delicate.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Delicate. Do I actually just die if I go in here? Everyone's calling me a coward. Hey, Jeremy. Jump in this hole. It'll grind you up into 1,000 pieces. No. Coward. You're a fucking coward. Do it, Giga Chad. Oh, well, now that I'm going to be a Giga Chad, of course I will.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't
Worthless.
know the story. Trapped forever
I
in his
took a
narrow
man to a
vision of
graveyard.
what this world is.
All I'm just way to
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Worthless.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and short life. Farewell, Stanley.
Worthless. I'm good. A movie?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Why is there a
What
different narrator?
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Dude, this only happens with the pirated version. What are these, buttons? Oh, Otto, how many buttons are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 4 buttons. 5. Oh, was there a cookie behind you? Maintenance room. I played so much Elden Ring that in my brain, there's an item right there. There's a little glowy thing right there behind that. The cargo lift. Why am I expecting a bunch of little chat bubbles around here that I can click on, and all of a sudden it's just like...
And that's why we decided, when we delayed it by a year or two, that when we finally got it on Steam, we were going to make sure that me, Gaben, would personally announce the game's listing on Steam.
Like, I feel like I'm looking for those. Zending levers. Part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they pulled. These are all spoilers. Wow, the Zending layer? The Zending model. What's Zending? What does Zending mean? I don't want to see that. I feel like I'm going to do this, and the room that's black is going to lighten up, and I'm, like, zapping somebody in the electric chair. And it's like, look at what you did.
But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Got it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Okay, so here we go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So go on the thing and don't fall off.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on
What if
the
I do it
wrong
again?
foot here.
What if I do it again?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story,
I just want
and
to,
no
what
one
if
gets to
it's
tell
something
him
that
what to
changed?
do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job,
All right,
Stanley.
I just didn't. I
Everyone
didn't know.
thinks you are very powerful.
Sometimes there's something different. Yeah, I don't know. It could have been like, oh, Stanley realized that the AI had not loaded in the fall damage yet. I don't know. Who knows? This is a game. This is a weird game.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Huh? What do we want?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Does it do anything else? Oh, here comes the green. Here comes the green. He's not going to leave. I'm not going to leave yet. Because this entire video game is just a shitload of moments like Far Cry 4's first 20 minutes. You don't... just leave. Just leave, bro. Go. Just leave. I'm experiencing the video game that's been crafted.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Oh, but there's the person in chat said they wanted me to hurry up. Oh, that chat member. Why don't you just ban him? Time him out for 10 minutes.
Please,
Stop
Stanley,
looking
think
at the
about what
negative
you're
comments.
doing.
Do I just walk off? Why am I just walking off?
No!
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh my god.
you lived. You had me worried there.
Oh
for a
my
moment.
god. Okay.
Wow. Can we please get back to the other room?
I think my legs hurt.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
How long is the show out there? How long is the light show? How long is the light show? I don't understand. Will this kill me?
Stanley, let's go back to the
Ow.
other room. Can you do that for me?
What the fuck? I keep...
Yes. Perhaps you can.
Apparently I have a lot of health. No, I'm stop moving. Wait, you have to stop moving. Looking counts as moving. Do a 360 spin off the catwalk.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
No, I
Am I
didn't.
reading the situation correctly?
No, no. It doesn't work.
Maybe
All
you're
right.
just getting a kick
I'm gonna
out
go
of it.
stand still.
I don't know
Doesn't work.
anymore.
Bunch of fucking liars.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh no!
You'll click the button to move him back to the right. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Okay.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
So rescue
Be sure
baby.
to keep notes on your experience.
So loud. It's too loud. How long do I don't like this. I don't like it. Baby sounds. You can do this for, I'm not doing it. I don't care.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
What?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
This is
What is our
Firewatch?
motivation?
I think you're gonna see your asshole. I love the, okay, somebody just said, what? With like 3 question marks. You need a little bit of context. Go to youtube.com/Germa985. It's an old channel.
Oh, no.
And go look for
No,
a video called The
can't be.
Photos Are In. You might, like, unfollow the channel after watching that video. Rocket
Wonderful.
League?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this generates a certain amount
Cool.
of raw adrenal pleasure. Then surely multiple balls... Hold on.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Shit, okay, so now what? Filing cabinet. What did I say like that? Is this a horror game now or something? This is a horror game, isn't it? He turned it into a horror game. I can't do anything.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Okay, let's go.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Alright, so should I turn on the mind control machine? New content!
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Content!
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Jumps remaining. Oh, there's a jump now, okay. Bro, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not gonna fucking do what you tell me to do.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
That's pretty good.
And don't get...
Wait. This is different. Wait, what happened?
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
No, not yet. Cheese? No. Those cigarette butts? Holy shit.
Oh, You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares? Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well,
Yeah.
it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our
What the
little
fuck?
secret.
What is this?
Take
Is
a
this the Warcraft portal?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Did it really get a 10?
Stephanie Sterling writes,
Did it actually get a 10 out of 10? Nostalgic. It was good. Well, I feel like in like 10 years, I'm gonna be gripping one of the two of those. Not 10 years. Holy shit, dude. Whoa. I was talking about being like buried, like in a coffin with those. And like I'm thinking back to like, remember when I won those? I said, oh, in 10 years. No, can this be a lot longer? Remember, there's a spider on your shelf. He's probably eating the bad bugs. Can you guys imagine if there's just one day? Yeah, all of a sudden, there was just a huge tarantula just like here, like and climbing over here and shit. And I was like, what are you talking about, guys? Fucking stop. Shut up.
You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
3 hours on record, that's a lot. You pretty
What
much
an
saw
awful
everything.
Memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley
Yeah.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
It's like the one person that's like, hey, dude, Dollhouse sucked. It wasn't funny. I'm just like... And I'm like, guys, I gotta take a week off streaming.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his
Again?
long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Let's take up 10 hours?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Can I not
put you
press it?
forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to...
How long has it been?
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there.
Why
I don't know why
age?
this skips it. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh, shit.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
That's so sad.
Stanley, I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness.
Oh, I'm
between
gonna
you and
press
me.
it. I'm gonna
when
press
you
it.
press that button, you're
gonna
still
press
right
it.
there. But I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us.
All right, I'll give it another minute.
I am suspended in its unyielding quiet.
I know it's like a podcast.
I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized.
Yes.
The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel... Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
How much time?
I stopped keeping track after a year.
It's been a
Have you
year.
ever sat- I felt nothing at all but regret for the
there a
longest
door?
time, Stanley.
Door.
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
Where is he? Did he leave? Where did he go? Where is he? What do you mean he's dead? He's a computer program. He can't die. What the fuck? Alright. Okay, alright, turn it off! Turn it off! Where is it? Turn it off. I don't want to hear this, turn it off.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't
Right?
enough. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are
Play Glover! Play Glover!
Discomfort with ourselves that our
Fart!
entertainment is
Fart
now
in your
our
chair!
lives.
Hey,
It
make a
has come to
sound! Funny
represent us.
sound!
It
Fart and make
absolutely
fart in the
must
sound!
speak to who we are.
Hey,
as people, because otherwise,
you alright?
without entertainment, we would have to face toward the cruel
Hey, look at me, look at
weakness
this.
inside ourselves. We would turn. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Well, isn't he crafting the game? Why would he just craft a, like, I don't know, like a tuna sandwich or something for me to hang out and eat? Why am I, like, demanding a sandwich? What am I talking about? This that's, like, not cool. How long has it been? I've been here for, like, 1,000 years or something? What's going on? Like, life is growing in here now. Dude, what would be awesome is if, like, you heard goom, goom, goom. And, like, a T-Rex's face looked in. And we weren't going forward, we were going backwards. That idea is dumb as hell. That's stupid. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's scary now. Hey, why is it so scary? What the fuck? I can get out! What the fuck?
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Be more careful with time. Write that down. New content, not old new content. Okay. The end is never the end again. Stanley Parable 2.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Yeah.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah. But Stanley Parable, let's get it. I think would have dragged in more people.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Too big, too small.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is this gonna say my Steam name? Because my Steam name right now is fucking Gas Can.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim.
I don't want to roleplay as Jim.
Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will
Remember,
be
you're on the
reward
website
for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic.
You're
joy
on the
of watching
QR
number
code?
go up.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Expo Visitor live feed. Right now, a man named called Germa is exploring the exhibit. He's reading this right now. What? That's so strange. How would they know I was Germa? That's what? My username? My username is Gascan. That's. Oh my! Why gotta wake up? It's updating. What do you mean it's updating? What is going on? Wait, what? Why? It's taking this random thumbnails. I just heard Ollie. Ollie! I just heard Ollie say "ew" in the other room. I just heard it. I fucking heard it. I heard Ollie say "ew." I heard "ew." Oh no! But I'm looking. I'm looking over there. Shit! No, I'm looking. Hold on. I'm looking. I can't be looking. There? Wait, what? What? This is a fucking tarantula. All right, now put the tarantula in my mouth. Put the tarantula in my mouth. I'm gonna be like shocked that it's in there. You know what I mean? Like. Is there? Not a soy face. It's a fucking spider in my mouth face. Okay, keep playing. The dev is even sick of this joke. The dev is like, all right, this is kind of funny, but like, fucking hurry up. It's a different person. They're cycling through like streamers, man. It's a different person. They're just cycling. Look, we gotta move on from this. Because right now, I believe this is Jacksepticeye now.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
It's a puke bucket. Can I be gross for a second? Let's see.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stone leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. So, if I jump in that, is it over? Do I have to start over? Can I throw the bucket? Let's go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
It's gonna make me puke.
Now then.
What if I...
Now, I don't
Just stay
mean
in
to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Is it actually infinite? Or am I gonna splat on the ground?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
It's got bigger.
From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Am I live?
You found me out, Stanley. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the
No, that's a
hole.
lie. That's false
I'll
advertising.
just be up here when you're ready.
False advertising. I'm not going anywhere till you fix it and make it actually infinite.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Take a big slide.
The problem is that you like holes too much. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
Yay.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
Does this keep getting shorter and
Didn't think
shorter?
it was that enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, How could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this stunt
Woo! Hey.
Wow. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Let's see it.
Well, there it is. The shame of
There
my
it
lie
is.
has come to haunt me.
Woohoo!
How is
Ow!
this
My
still
fucking
appealing
ankle.
to you?
Ow!
I know you're obsessed
Just
with
twisted it. I
toes,
stubbed it.
but at this depth,
It just bent it the
I
other way.
can't see this scratching
Fucking
itch.
goddamn stupid ass fucking lip on the ledge.
Who am I to judge?
Am I actually stuck in here? Well, goodbye. Change your perspective. Change your perception? This is the part where the bugs start crawling all over everybody. This is the exact music that gets played when just like roaches are just like everywhere. What the fuck? Wait, is it like cartoon music?
Stanley?
Actually, leave me alone. This is fun.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake.
Mostly infinite hole. Settings World Championship. All right, let's do that. Why is that closed? What are you talking about? Should I just change every single setting? I did these.
The story.
What the fuck? Okay. Was it 86? Alright, video. VSync. I have to do every single thing? I don't want to turn like VSync off. Res X Res. I can't change this. You set every slider to maximum, then go through each number individually with the right key. Shut up. Okay, that part actually was a troll. Alright, well, fuck. Alright, so did I do it? Where's my achievement? Click through Res X Res? What is Res X Res? Worst stream 2020. Please. Sure, I'll help you. You can drag the sliders, but you need to be on every number once. Also, enable all checkboxes and check their subsettings of friendly dev. What? You can slide? But I did it. I already did it. I already clicked on everything. Look. The arrow sub options. Big cat? Why do I have big cat? All the sub. Where are the sub options? Aren't these? This is the only sub option. Where are the other sub options? I can't change the resolution. Ah! Okay, field of view. I did field of view. I did this. Invert Y. I think I did everything. Check the website. You have audio, video, and controls. You missed some subsettings in general. I did? Where are they? Video. Is this subsettings in video? I think I pressed every button. In general. Audio, please. I did it already. Dude, I pressed every button. I pressed every button. I pressed every single... The general tab? I pressed every fucking button like 50 times. Dude, I pressed every single button. Okay? On, one-handed walking. Presentation. English. We can put it in fucking Dutch for all I care. Turn everything off. Slide this. This. Slide. Australia. This is all the way. Look, okay, this too. In general, like translation labels, I need to go to bed. Just keep playing. This bit isn't super important. Also, follow us on Twitter at CrowsX3. We deserve it after all this tech support. In general, like translation... What do you mean, like translation labels? What do you mean, translation labels? Yeah, I did this already. Ah! How do I get out of here? What's with my mouse? What the fuck is wrong with my computer? It worked. I got it.
I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite...
Embarrassing! It wasn't
yet.
embarrassing! I fucking pressed every button!
This is what Employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Bumpscosity looks
And
crazy, yeah.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
It's a lot of bumpscosity. It's
Though
making
it had been made exactly for
the
this
backs of my eyeballs are itchy.
and Stanley
You know what I mean? That's kind of
was
when
happy.
a lot of bumpscosity happens. That's when you get... This is open again. Nice.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No!
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's a strange day. I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Neither do I.
This is worse than I had imagined.
Yeah, fuck this place.
Wait. Now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
What?
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
Oh, shut
that
up.
your life is so banal and meaningless
When
that
they
you
say
feel
that.
the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
I thought we were friends.
Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Yeah.
Let him have it.
It stinks like a public bathroom in here. And the walls need to be painted. And...
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
yeah.
There. Now it's settled.
Yeah.
No more debate, no more discussion.
Thank
Take
you.
a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical
Yeah, fuck
diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural
Yeah,
order
yeah,
of
let me
things.
kick the fucking... Fuck you, man.
You found
Ooh.
one of them.
It
One
scared
of the
me.
miniature
Why?
Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Double cross.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? Birds. Silly
birds.
The control buttons became active again.
Okay, do I want eagle or do I want sparrow?
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all.
What is it?
It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind
What a silly
controls
bird.
were only... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where's my bucket?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I can't do it without the bucket. I'm nothing without the bucket. If you're nothing without the bucket, then you're nothing, and you don't deserve the bucket.
Felt,
Stanley
"All right,
Parable
I've
2
got a solution.
Adventure Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
Okay.
How simple is that? Is the story of no destination still a story.
No.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Story.
Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
I'll let you finish it.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence,
Yeah, I'm
right?
just waiting for my turn to talk.
Okay. Now,
I'm
if
not
my
listening at all, I'm just waiting
experience
for
of
my
your
turn to talk.
existence- So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on
Hold on.
this thing.
Find the line, follow the line
Whoa.
after Long Stanley dies.
Well, who
I die.
consulted me? I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to see you there, and I don't want to see the turtle.
Did we do it?
Wearing a hat.
Break the cycle? Will something happen?
Somebody said he's gonna do it. You were fucking
So,
right.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
Why
I
is
think
it-
that's
why
where
is it
we
counted
are
off?
right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
Hey! What the fuck? Ow! I haven't gone up there. Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Every audiobook you've ever listened to in your life. Hey!
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I just see in the studio with the glasses down here, like this, reading the script. I just see it. I love it. It's just so comfortable to me. Go back to work. What, do I sleep? Why am I just going back and forth here? I'm just going back and forth back without like eating or sleeping.
Anyway, Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
What a
That's
huge
it.
deal.
It doesn't do anything else.
That literally changed the course of all humanity. Basic tools made us gain consciousness, essentially. Like, the idea of the bucket, of the stone axe, of the wheel, that changed the course of human history. Don't listen to the loud man. Press P for us to go back home. Yes, let's go.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Yeah, and plus I can
Sturdier,
put it in my head.
More capable of transporting liquid.
I can put it
Like
over my
would be
head
better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
and go like this. Relive the same day with me over and over and over again. Okay.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Because it is a coin. It's just a coin. Which it is. You know that line that I just watched, but you know what I mean.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's
What the
wrong with
fuck?
me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
No, this is my ring. I have the one bucket to rule us all, not you. It's mine. Mine.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the
No,
bucket,
it's my
Stanley.
bucket.
I need it.
No.
Give it to me now.
No.
Give it, or I'll...
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
I missed
Go
the bucket.
somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the
Out of
bucket.
the top of my mouth,
Now
Mr.
ride the
Bucket.
lift all the way to the
Yeah,
top.
pop in my mouth,
There's
Mr.
something up
Bucket.
there I need you to do.
We're all gonna run, Mr.
Stanley
Bucket.
did not question why or how
Buckets
this
are fun.
bucket was speaking. Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
I felt like it.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
The bucket was talking.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness.
I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously.
The bucket had a different voice than you.
Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here.
What?
Let's take a look.
What is?
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more
Let's learn.
importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Oh, it takes decades.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions
Decades
is
of
yes.
craft.
Let's
crafting.
dive deeper. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm not gonna do that.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations
No,
management,
that was
which is
fun.
the cornerstone of good comedy.
Wasn't it?
Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to
With
grow
minus
alternative
twos and
comedians.
plus twos.
And if, after all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who
What the
threaten our
fuck?
very existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles, all of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme. The king of comedy, that's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now.
I'm
Well, I
Dunny
wouldn't be
with
the
the
king
funny.
of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley. The bucket spoke? The bucket spoke? Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly.
I think a little higher.
Overthink things.
I think a little bit higher. You actually nailed it with the higher, kind of more nasally approach. I think that was actually funny because a bucket. I would add an echo to your voice too, just a slight one, just like a little small one like this.
And talk kind of with a high voice. And maybe have like sort of a New York accent. I think that might be kind of fucking funny too. A New York accent and a kind of a high echoey voice.
I think would nail it. And be crass too. Be crass. Say some swears. It's a bucket. It sees like paint and slop and dirt. It would be a little crass. Be crass. Go fun with it. Have fun with it. What's down here? Cassette tapes. Oh, narrator dialogue. Narrator dialogue. Oh, we're gonna beat the narrator.
This is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Wait, is this supposed to be the narrator when he was young?
I study this bucket. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
This is Dark Souls dialogue.
I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for
hour?
even just an hour with the bucket. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Blast! Harry Potter.
My lord.
What was it? Okay, we're good. I just need to hear it every like 4 or 5 days. What happened? This is different. The whiteboard ending. Dog mode? Ever tell you about the dog sound like Christmas album? Or it's like Jingle Bells and shit. They don't sell them anymore. They don't make them anymore. They don't make it anymore. Yeah. Okay, what is this? This is Jingle Bells? Oh, I'm serious. If you want to win a you laugh, you lose challenge, or like a no emotion challenge, play this for somebody. The dogs aren't even there anymore. Wait, what? I would fucking. I want to like put this. I want to go to like a Christmas party and just put this on. It's just so different. It's just so odd. That people would be like sitting there drinking their drinks and like it's not the typical just shit that's on the radio. It'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what? This is kind of weird. I want to find that. Oh, that just scared the shit out of me. Okay, somewhere both red and blue.
Was the bucket guiding him?
No, it was the dog.
Yes.
Right,
This
dog?
is certainly the most logical explanation.
Right. Dog, you have the floor. Whatever you'd like to say about what just happened. Well, hey! What the fuck? Please enter the current time. 9:15 p.m. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. Just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about the experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. I'm going to set it... No, you know what? 9:30 is probably my favorite time. When I look at the clock and I see it's 9:30, I'm like, all right, there's still the whole night is there. I'm relaxing, I'm cool, and I'm good. It's at least probably 3 to 5 hours before I'm even going to think about sleep. Okay, current time. They said I could make it whatever I want. 9:30 is the best time. That's my favorite time. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? No, that's what time. That's 15 minutes from now. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. And now I'm curious how accurate 9:30 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 9:30 p.m.? I would say that's very, very close. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you. Now you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Please just slide into the dog and cat are friends. I'd say right about there. Right there. Please just slide until the number 5 becomes the number 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9. 9. Well, it says becomes the number 9. Not spell it, not no bullshit, no Roman numerals. The number 9, just that. That's what it's telling me to do. Just slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Okay, hold on. Alright, I think we can think about here. Yeah, I think so. Maybe just a little bit more. I'm not feeling it. I think it's a little bit up right here is fine. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Scrumptious or Occuboinkle? Oh my fucking god, Occuboinkle a million times. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, I do. It is 9:20. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes? What is it? What is time anyway? I don't know. What time is it? Does anyone really, truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. I still don't really know you. You don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyways. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information that I really learned about you. It's not even... What? Time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Epilogue. Did I get something? I got something. Many, many years later. Wait, this is from the skipping. This is back when I skipped a bunch of times, alright? Yeah, I guess I camped out for a night? I gotta keep going. Reminds me of Outer Wilds. Cookie9's blog. Review, The Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. With a first game teamed with originality, The Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole, who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... From what? Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is not what the fans want. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Stanley. That's me. What? Are they all? Is that the only one? Jim. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Yeah, it was pretty good. That was fun. Anything else? Oh. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in a game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Good, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. What would I say? Was let's get it? Stanley Parable 3, let's get it. Yeah. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of sequels by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Should I do that? That sounds kind of funny. Okay. I know I'm not supposed to talk about these things. Mods are gonna be pissed, but you added the term to I'm not going to enable it.
Didn't even have a single
Don't stop reading. I'm not going to read your stuff anymore. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting pressure on the mods for no reason.
He relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age
Stop
music.
reading our stuff. Wait, you hold on. Hold on a second. Apparently, a term was permitted to permissions, like to add to permissions, right? Permitted term. Finger butthole. It was added to the permitted terms. Not removed, not banned. That it was permitted. Was it banned because of the Elden Ring streams? Oh, and there it's gone. It was definitely because of the Elden Ring streams. People would probably just like, finger butthole, my finger butthole. I get it. But now that it's like, it's been a while, let's add the term finger butthole. And then I just ruined it. It's just funny, like, oh, add it. Show the humor with that. That's very humorous. It's like I look over and I see like, permissions added for, finger butthole. Like, okay, we got permissions.